9:02. I missed it by 2 minutes, and I'll tell you why. I couldn't get OBS to work completely correctly. There was an issue. Hello. 20 million richer. The Wall Street bets insurgents could trigger an even bigger windfall for BlackBerry CEO under the compensation package for joining the software company in 2018. Chen could receive a one-time cash bonus of 90 million if BlackBerry shares trade above 30 million for 10 days in a row, anytime before the end of 2026. Holy shit, dude. This is going to cause a gigantic payout for the rich. Joseph, what's up, man? Oh, things are getting worse and worse by the minute, huh? Wasn't that fucking wonderful? I had set everything up. Raja, hello. I had set everything up, and everything was working perfectly. It was working splendidly. It really was. And then, for some damn reason, I had tried to put this Patreon in. I tried to put this Patreon link into the description, and it made the whole stream couldn't load anymore after that. The whole stream was blocked after that. It was really strange. Joseph, I hate Robinhood right now. I hate them. I hate TD Ameritrade, and I hate Robinhood. I can't believe what they've done to me. I'm appalled how much money that they've practically stolen from me, to be honest. I mean, they've practically stolen it. Reality of it is, even though even when they didn't take your money per se, there was a loss of money as well that they have to account for. Like, they lost money for people who couldn't get in when their money wasn't available. Like, let's say, your money wasn't made available to you, and you could have made an investment where it could have doubled, and then you lost all of that income. Chrome. Yeah, today has been working a little bit better. Guys, I gotta say, I've not been feeling it. I've been feeling really bad about it, actually. The whole thing. Doge has actually a really interesting bull pennant. Really, this is Doge, by the way. It has this really interesting, relative high, also all-time high, sell-off, recovery, shakeout. We're coming to the end of a conformational, we're coming into a conformational change right here. It's about to happen. And this looks like other bull pennant stuff I've seen before. If we're bullish on it, the next move should be up, and it should be within this next 4 hours. And that's Doge. That's Doge. Let's look at somebody else right now. We got we had until a moment ago a green buy dot on the 2 hour and the 4 hour. Well, we still got one on the 4 hour. Buy dot on the 4 hour is very attractive, and we had this nice little positive trend for a moment, and for the last 45 minutes straight, it's been absolute dog shit. By the way, this show is not for children. It's for adults only. If you're not an adult, then change the channel. What is on the menu for tonight in terms of drinky poo? Here we go. We do have something on the menu for this evening. How did you make from... So, guys, it was really cool how many thousands I made from Dogecoin in minutes. It was crazy. Let me put it this way. Hitting 8 cents was a 10 times for me. 10 times. I bought in before it was a penny a number of times throughout the last year, and then I also bought in on Doge when it was on its way blowing up at a penny to 1.2, which I mentioned that in my Patreon. If you're interested in that kind of information, that I just give my opinion on Patreon. For the most part, it hasn't been super helpful lately because the market is acting so irresponsibly. Nobody's going to be able to give good, credible, predictable advice. This is pure gambling at this point. At one point, it jumped up so high, I was like, oh my God, I have to take money out. And I have to take some profit off the table. I have to take the profit off the table. We got ice. We got Malibu rum. They don't pay me. I just love them. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'll be fine. I'm not trying to get fucking blasted. Diet Pepsi. I was going to pull out the Diet Pepsi first, make you guys wonder what the hell I was doing, but I just thought, listen to this. Oh, do I need pineapple juice for this drink? What's that drink called? I'll go for that. Mr. Steak, if that's a thing, if coconut rum, Pepsi, and pineapple juice is a thing, give me a comment on what that is. I'll drink that. God damn it. Today I'm so upset about today. I gotta be honest. It's been so shit. It's been so shit. Everything that awesome happened before Americans woke up. So congratulations, Europe. Caribou Lou? Fuck yeah. I'll drink a Caribou Lou. Anyway, what I was going to say was Americans got fucked. We got fucked. Worse than anybody. Guys, can I get a thumbs up? We only got one thumbs up in chat right now. What the fuck? Nick Nutty. Aizen? Oh yeah, hey, welcome back, Aizen. Yeah, guys, I like predictable trends. I like things where I can reasonably see peaks and dips and sell and buy and make 2, 3, 4% a time, 5 times a day, whatever I got to do. If I can make 2 to 4%, 80% of the time, and I make 10 trades a day, if I did it with thousands of dollars, I mean, I would make hundreds and hundreds of dollars today on small margins, but it would be fine. Today, wild swings, things that are going against predictable natures, like, Elon Musk is saying things. He says one thing, he says Dogecoin, then Dogecoin goes from 0.7 to 7 cents, virtually doing it 10 times in less than 24 hours. And then he flip-flops and goes to Bitcoin. Excuse me. And I don't know why I'm burping now because it's still carbonated. It's still carbonated. Resurrect, welcome back. Cosmin, hello. So I wasn't able to sell my Doge, by the way. So I tried to sell it at 8 cents and I tried to sell it at 7 cents. I think I got a decent sale at 6 cents, but in the meantime, I lost. What is that? A quarter? I lost a quarter of my money. And if you're talking about many thousands of dollars, let's say you're talking about $10,000. Let's say you have $10,000 worth at 8 cents. And it goes down to 6 cents before you're allowed to sell it. For some reason, you've lost like $2,000. What's 6/8 of $10,000? Let's just do the math. 6 divided by 8 times 10. Yeah, it's $2,500. I personally, I'm not going to say, exactly all the numbers, but let's just say hypothetically, if you'd had $10,000 on Doge at 8 cents and you weren't able to sell until 6 cents, you lost $2,500 while waiting for Robinhood to fucking initiate your order, which they're not because they're fuck faces. Anyway, Ethereum is messing around. It doesn't know what to do. Look at this stupid shit. Look at this. You can't play with this. This is not, obviously not here, right? Obviously not here. But after that, after what happened, this has been really the whole day. This is what the whole day looked like on Ethereum. You can't even play with it. This is terrible. This is so flat and terrible. This is a 0.5%. A 0.5%. Dude. Yeah, I'm still in Doge. I still got a little bit of Doge. I think it's still, actually I do. I think it's going to go back up a bit. People are just talking about it so much. And the thing is, they were talking about it like crazy today. It was like the #1 thing on Twitter. Every celebrity is talking about it, blah, blah, blah. Look at this. We got a buy button. We got a buy button on the 5 guys on the Ethereum. You shitting me? Give me something. Anyway, I bought a few Ethereum just because of the sheer fact that there was all this momentum. I didn't want to try and buy and sell and buy and sell and buy and sell, and I was trading on like the 4 hour and the 1 day, and look at this overall really positive trend on the day chart, guys. You know, like we're looking like we're going in the right direction. So I was like, all right, I'm not going to play the ups and downs today. I'm just going to buy in for a few and just let it ride for a couple of days. I can't say that I have any good. I can't say. I won't. I thought we were going to see something though. Where is it? Right here. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Let me pull it up. You can't even see the fucking thing. Here it is. Look at this. Look at that. What do we got here? No, we don't want the 5 minute. This is the Ethereum 1 hour chart. And this goes back to 20 days ago. Over 20 days, this is what happened. What do you think is about to happen here? Look what happens. I just guys, I had a 10 times yesterday. That must have been the first. That was my only moon ever. I think a 10 times in a day. If I had, guys, I didn't have that much money in there. What did I have? If I had $1,000 in there, that I would have made $10,000 in 1 day. If you'd had $10,000 in there, you could have possibly made $100,000 in 1 day. God, can you imagine? But at the same time, if you had $1,000 into it and it went up to $10,000, and you went to go sell some of it, but you couldn't until it dropped down to $7,000 or $6,000, and then you drew out half, and then it went down half in price, then it would be basically back where you started. BitBoy had a nice show today talking about how to get Dogecoin, which is really great because he was helping people figure out how to walk through it to buy something that did. People who never bought coins before, they wouldn't know what to do, but these guys, they helped walk people through it, and that was really nice. Where is the other motherfucker, please? Can I get that goddamn thing? Here we go. So okay, we got the day. The day's got a green dot on the day. Look at this, guys. There's a green dot on the day. On the day. This is the day. Ethereum day chart. We got a green dot. That's a pretty strong trend. We got a green dot on the 4 hour. That's a really strong trend. So this is what I was like, you know what, this overall we're kind of flat, but also overall with these when you look into larger time frames, we're generally trending up, and I think that's not only a good sign, but I think that's going to put us into a conformational change, an overall conformational change. I think eventually we're going to bust through this 1440 barrier. We're going to hit 1500. We're going to hit 1500, and then we're going to start sprinting upwards. That's what I think. And I just that's just my opinion. So I bought a few Ethereum today. Usually I would buy with the intention of selling after, you know, maybe a half an hour, maybe an hour. Maybe I would buy and sell multiple times throughout the day. But right now I'm buying, and I'm like not even going to watch Ether. I'm not even going to watch it. Not for tomorrow. Not all day tomorrow. Maybe not 2 days. Because right now it's got some splaining to do. ETH price 10K possible. So guys, there's actual mathematical equation that you can look up that describes exactly how much money would have to be put into each thing, because the amount of coins of Ethereum are known. They're known, and the rate at which they're created is kind of known. And so if you look at how much money is in the system and how many coins there are total, you can actually find out that if you want to go from, let's say, 1,400 to 10,000, that's a 6 times. So basically, without increasing the number of Ethereum coins, you would need to increase the value of each coin by 6 times. And you can do that by finding out how much market cap there is and multiplying that by 6. And then you'd have an idea of how much money would have to be put into Ethereum to make it go that high. And then how much that money that is up to interpretation. Some people are like, oh, we're so I can't believe Bitcoin doesn't have trillions and trillions of dollars in market cap. And it's like, who's making that? Who makes that decision? Apple's worth $1 trillion. So what does that have to do with Bitcoin? Like, there's no way to assume that Bitcoin or any other thing should be worth $1 trillion or what it is. It's all based off of hype. It's all based on what we think it's worth. And if it's, until we start making it worth more, this is what we think it's worth. That's just all that is. People who are obsessed with Bitcoin overvalue the value of Bitcoin. Or maybe they haven't done a very good job of selling the value of Bitcoin to the world, because the world has decided that it's this price, and if they want it to go up higher, the value of it has to go up by the considered value of it has to go up. How valuable of a product is this? Is it a good product? I don't know. Is Ethereum the future of the internet? I don't know why people say that. Like, show me the proof. Like, show me the reason why people say that this is the future. Why is Bitcoin the future? I don't know. Like, what, you're going to replace gold? You're going to replace gold with Bitcoin? Is that what we're doing? If that happens, that would be wonderful. But they haven't sold anybody on it. If they'd sold anybody in the whole country, in the whole world on that, like, the only people invested in this are the people that have a hope and a belief that this is going to be something that's going to be in the future. But if it's not, then everyone will have wasted a lot of fucking time fucking around with this stuff. To be honest, this stuff might be obsolete in a year if it doesn't evolve and become something better. Like, if this stuff does not evolve, we're lucky. They're lucky that we care, because like 2017 was a thing. 3 to 4 years later, we cared about Bitcoin, and it didn't offer anything substantially more than it already had offered. Could you imagine having 4 years to improve your situation and not even offering a single thing more, but all of a sudden you should be worth 4 times more? It's interesting. It's interesting to me that we expect this to go up to 400,000 without like expecting anything in return. Like, why would Bitcoin be worth 400,000? Is it going to give you 10 times more value? Is it going to make 10 times the internet 10 times better? Nobody even knows how Bitcoin affects our lives. Like, there's insane amount of really awesome things in the world that are worth investing in that make the world better. Like SpaceX, that could save our human race one day, or help take us into the future through space exploration, or Tesla, where we could begin getting away from fossil fueled cars, and we could have cars that are electric in the future and all that. Like, whatever. I mean, those are real things that are really happening and really improving human life. Bitcoin has been trying to sell us an idea that it can improve something for 7 years, and not one regular person knows what Bitcoin actually does. Nobody. What is it? It doesn't do anything for the regular person. The regular person's not going to invest in Bitcoin if they don't even know what it fucking is doing for them. Anyway. Everybody likes Bitcoin as an investment. Most people know Bitcoin more for the idea that it's something that will be more valuable in the future, even if they don't even know what they're investing in. You don't even know what a coin is. You don't even know where it came from. People don't even understand that coins are created, and that the number of them are known, and or how they're created, or why. What is it? Some dude in his basement with a computer makes a Bitcoin? How does that happen? What do we need freedom from a central money lender for? Yeah, okay, let me see. I understand the concept. So we are hoping that we're not reliant on a government, or our government, or let's say the United States government writes blank stimulus checks. They just write blank checks year after year after year, driving up the debt for the country for trillions of dollars, exponentially driving up the debt for 40 years. Red, white, and K. Red, white, and Q. I think you need another UE for that. Smokehouse. I wish I had one of those really cool things like people do, where if you did something like that, then the screen would pop and your name would go across it and everybody would think you were so sweet. I'm going to do that maybe one day, if I really become cheesy as fuck. Very cool. So I was just about to say, okay, as the United States government continues to ruin our economy by artificially inflating it with blank checks that they run, with the stimulus checks that are not coming from money that we actually are giving and taking back or nothing like that. It's just devaluing our economy, artificially inflating it, deflating the US dollar, all these things. It's all terrible. But there's never going to be a situation where, like, we flip over to Bitcoin and we start using Bitcoin for all of our money exchange in the United States. Like, and why would, and what's the benefit of that? To ruin the United States government? Maybe. I don't think that would happen. I don't think that's, if they don't control the money though, what are they going to do? We're going to pay them taxes in Bitcoin? All right, everyone listen to Red, White, and Q. What's the Patriot? Patreon? Oh, Jeff Hart. Hello. Do I have a Patreon in the description? No? Oh, I don't know what this. I went to go put Patreon link in the description, and then unfortunately, it crashed my Stream Elements OBS, and I couldn't, so I had to take it off. I would love to post that in the chat right now, because I am not above taking handouts. I thought I was. Like, I was thinking to myself, I got a lot of pride, I've worked hard in my life, and I get a lot of beautiful things, and I got more than most, and so I shouldn't be taking anything from anybody, even if I deserve it. And boy, do I fucking deserve it. All right? Hold on. Let me just try to look something up real quick here. Patreon. Let me get a posty share linky link for all of you. Oh, there. Yes. Yes, it is. I was just trying to explain it earlier. Ethereum has been so flat, but it's winding up for a shot, and the overall trend over the course of days and larger time frame trends, we're really kind of bullish actually. And on the 4 hour, we're on a green dot, and so I just put in a small investment to just get a few Ethereum and just get just hold them for a little while. It's not something, if it fluctuates by 20, 30, 50 bucks or something, I'm not going to flip. I'm not going to sell it. I'm not going to try to sell it quick and buy back on the lows. I'm not playing any dips right now. It's not interesting. It's just, they're everything that happened, like all of this was missed. I woke up and all of it was like, geez, I don't know. I think this is around the time I figured out, like, I was so sad. I missed so much run. And then this happened and I was like, here we go again. And then for the rest of the day, we're just flat. And I was like, oh my gosh. I like the overall trend of Ethereum. I think it's still strong, but it's just not. Sub to my Patreon. I will. Dude, I'll sub you back. I literally will. Yeah. There's no short-term, as far as I can tell, there's no short-term fun to be had with Ethereum right now. There's nothing to be bought and sold in 30 minutes and 15 minutes. So there's nothing to be said about that kind of trading right now. Even this is a huge swing. Let's see this huge swing right here. This is a huge swing. 2.4%. Oh my gosh. And it was completely random. Dude, guys, like a huge 2.4% swing with absolutely no reason, and it's completely random. That's not worth it. That's not worth your time. This is not good. Not enjoyable at all. Let's look at the other one. Let's look at our Heikinashi real quick. See, I said here's this. This is a long term. This goes back 20 days. And this looks like it's about to pop. Something's about to happen. Something's about to happen. Yeah. I bought in a few just now. I like Doge though. Ooh, still going down? Jesus. Oh, it's violating. It's violating. No. It has to turn around like in the next hour, or that's gonna be no bueno. Here's the super fun Ethereum. Let me see here. There's our really super fun Ethereum today. Look at Ethereum today. Isn't that fun? What is up, Bogo from Romania? No, Ethereum is not mooning. At best, guys, look at this. You know what we think about when we think of Ethereum? Oh, it goes up to 1,500. Yay! Guys, that's like a 15% increase. You could have been messing around with Bitcoin or Doge for the last 24 hours, and you could have got a 30% increase on Bitcoin, or you could have got a 10 times increase on Dogecoin. Even still, it's twice as much. Even if you like watched Bitcoin or watched Dogecoin like fly up and miss it and come back down and all that jazz, you'd still be in twice the money because it's still good. I mean, it's still up higher than it was by twice as much. Jesus, just crashing. Dogecoin, don't disappoint me now. I bought a bunch of these stupid ass Wall Street Beats things. None of them worked out. None of that worked out. The only thing that worked out for that was that the people that were in on that joke a month ago, the financial markets got fucked up. I don't even know why they got fucked up. I don't know if it was because of the Wall Street Beats thing or not. Resurrect. Don't tell me that, Resurrect. Do not tell me that. I hope you're joking. I literally hope you're joking. That's funny. Hit the submit button. How about that one? Oh, we got our boy in Resurrect. Guys, listen to me. I'm going to keep track of the first 10 Patreons that I ever had. And when I fucking hit it, I'm going to find you guys. I'm going to find you. I'm going to send you like each $1,000 or something. I don't know what it is. The first 10 Patreons I have, I'm going to go. And when I hit it one day, and I'm like, I don't know what it is. It could be anything. It could be the lottery. It could be, maybe a car hits me, my leg breaks, but I recover fully. But for some reason, they gave me $2 million. Boom. I'm going to hit you up. 1G each, at least. Who knows? Maybe more. The first 10 Patreon people, I'll never forget them. I'm gonna take a picture of it. I saw you, man. I got you. I'm gonna take a picture of it. I'm gonna frame it. Your names are gonna be on my wall, and then when I hit it, I get Dogecoin. Like 5 years from now, I'll wake up one morning. I'll be like, oh shit, I remember Dogecoin. I used to fuck around with them, and then I'll look at my account and I'll be like, Dogecoin's $100, and next thing you know, I got $1 billion, and it's like, let me look up Mike, Resurrect, Leon, who else? It says 4. Willy Wonka, number 1. Never forget. Never forget. ETH goes to 40K. I think. I don't know. I don't think it'll hit during this bull run. Maybe in 4 years. Does it hit 40K this year? It seems impossible to me. Think about we've spent weeks and weeks doing nothing. We went from like a few hundred to 1,300 very, very quickly, and then we just sat in this 1,000 to 1,300 range for weeks and weeks. It's very stagnant, and we are at the head of the bull market, at the head of this whole thing. It's like, yes, let's go, and everything explodes except for Ethereum. Actually, kind of stopped and stayed somewhere between 1,000 and 1,300 for weeks and weeks and weeks. Clay, interesting call, man. Interesting call. I was just saying how if you look at the long chart, if you look at the really long chart of Ethereum and you go to the, like, let's say the 4 hour, and you pull it back like this, if you look at this really makes a lot of sense, this overall trend, but it shows that something is about to happen. Like, something's about to happen. What is it? What's today? 1:30. This happened on 1/17. 1/17 was a Sunday. What happened on 1/10? $110 was a Sunday, huh? What about 121? No, that was a Thursday. No, it still was here. 124. Huh. It is kind of going up every Sunday, you son of a bitch. Nice call. Whoop, that's the wrong thing to click. Huh. It is kind of going up every Sunday. All right. Well, anyway, I bought a few just because of this overall upward trend that we're having. And I thought, all right, I'm going to buy and hold for just a few days without even looking at ups and downs, which is unusual for me because usually if it goes up 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks, I will sell it. I'll let it dip and I'll buy the dip and I'll sell the tips every time. Buy the dip, sell the tips. But now, like today and yesterday, the dips and the tips are just they're like only 2% and they're super unpredictable and I can't play that game. So I'm kind of out on any short-term investments on Ethereum, but for like 2 or 3 days of holding, yeah, I'm down for that. Or even longer. I just mean a minimum of 2 to 3 days without trying to sell out. Holding, even though it might look bad, it's an important concept actually. Dude, I beat the shit out of Destiny 2. All right, I beat the shit out of Destiny 2. I forget all the armor levels, but whatever it was, just okay. After the first patch, I had a full set of the highest level armor you could have after the first patch, and there was like nothing left for me to do, and I never got back into it after that. Destiny is one of my favorite kinds of things. I love shooters with an RPG element. Like that's Cyberpunk, like Borderlands. Man, I played the shit out of some Borderlands, dude. You shitting me? Love Borderlands. Oh my god. That game is dope. All 3 of them, 6 of them, 10 of them. There's like 15 spin-offs now. They're really straight, but I only played the 3 main ones. What do we have for news? Any good news? Because I'm about ready to just be like done talking about Ethereum for a minute. What about Destiny's Child? Love them too. Wonderful band. Big Beyonce fan. Love her. Love her to death. Strange question though in this chat here. What's that been playing since D1? Yeah, I played D1 too. I played the shit out of D1. Changed my life, bro. Dude, I used to go farm for days. All I did for days. Like that's why I quit. Like that's why I quit Destiny at some point. It was like I just spent 3 days farming mats. That's all I did. And it wasn't even fun. It was like 3-4 days straight and I had nothing to do other than farm mats, and I was like, why am I even playing this? There's so many other fucking sweet things to play. I'm not farming mats for one more goddamn day. I'll kill myself. So I just I got out of it. That's what I do with RPGs, like MMOs. Like once I get to the point where I realize, oh my god, I've just done the same thing for a week straight. I'm done. Like Final Fantasy 11 I was in, 14. I never did play Warcraft, but like once you just realize you farmed the same dungeon for 6 hours straight, and then the next day you farm a dungeon for 6 hours straight, and the next day you farm a dungeon for 6 hours straight, and you're just like, oh fuck this, I'm out. Have you checked CTRM? Yes, I believe I got into that, and then I had a sell trigger. Oh yeah, it's doing shitty. Yeah, good. If I buy a stock, I'll put in like a trailing stop order percentage of like, between 5 and 20% depending on the situation. So if I like put in an order, let's say we're at Castor Maritime at 60 cents, okay, let's say, and then I put down there like a 5% trailing stop percentage, and if it goes up as it's going up, if it decides to start coming down, if it hits that percentage, at any point it can go up as high as it wants, but any time it starts to come down 5%, it'll trigger a sale. So I had them for a minute, but the sale did get triggered. Asura, maybe? I can't remember the name. Was it Asura? Was there one called Asura? I think it was Asura. And Hades too, or Hades. I jumped a couple of servers on 11. Dude, when I played 11, I was farming Sky, and I was farming all that stuff. Uh-oh. Looks like it's almost movie time with the missus. Oh, yeah. Thanks, babe. Yeah, I will take a beer. Thank you. You're a gem. No, I'm just kidding. I have stuff. Can I get a Diet Pepsi, though? Can I get a Diet Pepsi? So I was on Final Fantasy 11, and once I was farming Sky, and I did that for like weeks and weeks, and I was like, oh my god. And then what else was I farming? I forget. The one with like the 100 floors, and I farmed the sea, and I farmed all these things, and I was like, there's nothing left, really. There's nothing left. There was one time I was kiting in Sky for like 3 hours straight with like 60 other people or whatever happened. That was pretty fucking cool. Anyway, I've forgotten a lot about that. I was Dark Knight by main class, and then I played the shit out of 14, and I was a main paladin, and I was like one of the first paladins to do. Geez, I'm forgetting the names of everything. What's the 5? Bahamut's Coil 5. Whatever the last Bahamut's Coil was, I was like one of the only paladins to get there. I was like one of the first maxed out paladins. I ended up maxing out every craft in Final Fantasy 14. Anyway, Ethereum, not exciting right now, guys. Absolutely, it's not. It's just go if you want to get excited, do something else right now. Ethereum is a buy and a long hold. You want to buy some Ethereum? Yeah, I would say you could buy it and hold it for days, and you'll be fine. But me, I'm not playing with it right now. I am trying to play with Doge a little bit, but man, it's fucking scaring me. It just keeps going down and down. I'm like, oh, fuck, Jesus, oh Jesus. Yeah. Anyway, and then the whole fucking stock market practically crashed today. How much percentage did I lose? 6% across the board on everything, and I'm like, so like even if you make $4,000 or $10,000 with Dogecoin, and you lose $10,000 on something else, and you break even after the most exciting day in your life, and you just want to hang yourself, things get weird. Things get fucking weird. Don't tell your wife what you're doing with your children's tuition. That's what I say. Don't tell your wife what you're doing with your kids' tuition. That's the thing. Chat is fucking wild tonight. The chat is fucking wild tonight. Really is. How many people are watching? 5? 6? I gotta check this out. It's looking wild in the chat right now. Yeah. Posts are just fucking flying. Whew. I started talking about Final Fantasy for 1 minute and everybody just like clicks off. That's hilarious. All right. What else? We're talking about Bitcoin for a second. Elon changed his Twitter name to hashtag Bitcoin, and Twitter bio to hashtag Bitcoin, and everybody blew up. And then it deflated so hard. And I am feeling so unconfident about coins after that. I thought, man, if they don't come back tomorrow strong, I don't know how this upward pressure that we've had for the last 24 hours continues. So anyway, I'm trying to mess around with Doge. I'm trying to mess around with I was messing around with GameStop. We're with you. Thanks, Nick. I tried to mess around with GameStop. I did. I'm going to admit it. I bought some GameStop. I bought some of this, that, and the other thing. All the Wall Street Beats things. I bought them up. and they all shit on me pretty much. So, nice job there, Wall Street Beats, not holding the line. I'm pretty sure the concept was we all had to hold the line and nobody could sell, and then the price would go up. But everyone fucking sold hard. So, ugh. Yeah. Yeah, Doge is bleeding a little bit. It's not even like showing like exciting jumps where it looks like it might try to make a huge resurrection, which is really strange because I thought, for some reason, I thought for sure it was gonna pick up any moment. But we will see. I'm in it. I'm still in Doge for a little bit. Oh yeah. I wish Elon would just say something more than just like, you know, this shit where he's just like posting a Twitter bio that says hashtag Bitcoin is not good enough. Don't just post that. Don't just put one word Dogecoin. Is he fucking with us? Because I had more respect for him than that. I have more respect for him. I didn't think he would be the kind of person that would just fuck with us. I think I would have assumed that if he said something like that he meant it, and that it was like something that he was, you know, passionate about, or something that he believed in, and therefore it would have a little bit more strength behind it. But I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's playing games or making jokes. It's not a joke to us, though. It's not a joke to me, I'll tell you that much. Don't fucking post anything if you're not serious. It's not a fucking joke, Elon. Don't piss me off. I have a lot of respect for you, man. God damn. Hold on a second. I'm about to test out this thing I got right here real quick here. Well, I bought in right about the time the stream started, and as you can see, we've been taking a fucking shit ever since we did. Ever since we did, it's been absolute shit fest. And I said it looked bad and it didn't look good, and I wasn't happy to buy it. But I'm not trying to play around and dips and tips right now, or peaks and dips, or whatever, peaks and valleys, whatever people want to call them. I don't care. I think it's a good buy for 2 days. I'm confident that if you bought anywhere between now and the next 2 days, it'll be over this. I feel like this is a big point at this exact moment. If you look at the 4 hour, if you look at the 1 day, for example, the 4 hour has a green buy dot, by the way. Look at that. Okay. Look at this overall positive trend over this long of a period. Okay. Look at this overall positive trend over this whole period. Okay. And we have a green buy dot on the 4 hour. And I'm like, okay. So yeah, this might go up and down 100 times over the next 48 hours, but I believe that 48 hours from now, if you buy it right now, you'll be in money. Yeah, so I'm not gonna be trying to wait for the bottom out before buying. You know, you could probably try to catch this or this tomorrow, maybe, if that happens, but because like we have been having this crash after that all-time high and this crash after this all-time high, but after this one we maybe this was that, and that there might not be another one, and we might be ready to pop. If we don't pop here in the next 48 hours, I think we're gonna have had a really bearish turn, a long bearish turn. Anonymous tipped. Oh, you son of a bitch. Is that the tip from earlier? Is this anonymous? Is that, why is the name different? Resurrect? Or, why is the name different? Oh, Oh, I don't like that. Red, white, and Q. Red, white, and barbecue. Smokehouse. Why does it say anonymous? Anybody? Can somebody tell me why it says anonymous on the tippy tip jar? Guys, I just got a tip jar. I just got a tippy tip on the tip jar. I really appreciate that. You guys are fucking awesome. I love hanging out with you and talking on the fucking Discord. Let's get a Chrome. Can we get a Discord link up so everybody who likes to hang out, drink a Malibu rum and Diet Pepsi in a Yeti cup? By the way, guys, I don't get paid to support this, but get yourself a Yeti. It's worth it. They're like $40 for this motherfucker. Didn't fill out. Oh, you didn't fill it out. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to call you out if you meant to be anonymous. It popped up on this like feed as anonymous tipped, and I was like, oh, anonymous, that's somebody else, but it wasn't somebody else. Thanks, man. Thanks again. That's really cool. Yeah, give a like up, give a likes up, give a thumbs up, a like, subscribe, whatever, all the things that people say these days. Good Lord, are we hitting a red dot on the 4 hour right now? I can't take it right now. Ethereum is so patchy. It's so patchy. Look at that shit. God damn it. Pissing me off so bad. I can't. It's not even been fun. Like this last 48 hours has not been fun. Every time I'm trading, this is like when I'm trading is like in this little section, and then this is while I'm sleeping. And then I'll be trading and nothing exciting is happening. Everything's happening when I'm going to sleep. Is it Europe? Is it because like Europe wakes up and goes bonkers and I'm still sleeping? God damn it. Europe seems legit though. Europe is legit. You guys are fucking running this whole coin show in the first place. Americans are fucking blocked from it. We can't even go play around and you guys are all having all the fun. God damn it. Nick Nutty. No, you're not tripping. Dude, that's literally how this shit works. Look at this. That looks like practically look at 3 triangles. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. Like these kinds of relative high, dip, and then the shakeout, relative high, dip, shakeout, relative high, dip, shakeout, and then we're about to have another confirmational change. This is like clockwork. It's very predictable. But when you get to the tip of the triangle, it's not very predictable. When you get to the tip of the triangle, you're having, you know, all your moving averages are twisting back and forth constantly. And then at some point when you hit equilibrium of like people who are wanting to buy and who wanting to sell, people who are buying and people who are selling, you end up hitting an equilibrium. Okay. Look at these big swings are basically the difference between having more or less buyers versus sellers. When you're falling down, you have more sellers than buyers. And when you're flying up, you have more buyers than sellers. Well, when you flatten out and you're going along flat and you're just going like this, at some point you're going to have a break and you're going to go bullish or you're going to go bearish, and it's because you're going to have more sellers or more buyers, and that'll decide. Like at some point when we hit this tip, if we have more buyers than sellers, price is going to go up. And that it's all dependent on hype. It's all dependent on hype. It's all dependent on how bullish everyone's feeling about coin markets in general. And to be honest, I'm thinking that over the next 3 days, and especially on Monday, depending on how everything shakes out with the news, people are more excited than ever. That means that we're bullish. That means that in the next 2 days, we should break up. We should break out here. We should go up. We should break 1,500. We should get up to 1,650, you know? So that's why I'm buying now. I don't want to miss that, but I'm not going to be watching it. I'm not going to be watching it. So I bought in now. I might miss it, a nice dip. I might miss the bottom, but I'm basically going to buy in now, and I'm going to sit on it until Monday, no matter what happens. So I know it's going to look, the next couple of days is going to look shitty, and but I think on Monday it's gonna, sometime between now and Monday it's gonna fly up, and I don't want to miss the moment it happens. Could happen in the middle of the night tonight, or in the middle of the night tomorrow night, or middle of the night the following night. I think it would happen before then, but basically I bought a few. I'm just gonna sit on them and wait. I'm not gonna try and play this game where I'm trying to jump in at the lowest spot and miss the whole incline. I've done that before. Yeah, crypto man. I was just saying that. Yeah, I'm saying it's too flat. It's too flat to play with. Your dips and stuff is like 1 and 2 and up to 2. You know, less than 2.5%. All of this, like, this is not, and it's so unpredictable. But and it's also so flat. So like, you know, you need like 4% jumps to make real like day trade money if you want. And there's no trend to this. This is just shark teeth. There's no visible or computational. I'm not. You guys aren't seeing what I'm even fucking showing you. I'm just fucking sitting here like an idiot trying to show you this whole thing, and I've been talking about it and showing it to you, but it hasn't been on the screen. This is all shark teeth. There's no good trends. It's totally unpredictable, and it's mostly flat because all the swings are like 2% or less. So it's been garbage trading. Post a wallet address. Okay, let me see. Is that like, oh, you mean like a Bitcoin a wallet address? Okay. Yeah, I was sitting here trying. Okay, have you guys ever used OBS Studio before? If you use OBS Studio, there's like all the different like screens that you can click through, and like you can like do hierarchy orders, and you move them up and down on the list. And if you like, the higher you go up on the list, like the further front you come on the screen of things that can be seen. It's really kind of crazy. Janet yelling at your triangle. Oh, that actually indicates a not good. That indicates a downward trend, Jeff. So if we were in a buy dot, we'd be in the green, but we're currently sitting on a red sell dot on the 4 hour, which is not attractive. That's not a positive trend. That's not. And now we have a red diamond here, really turning downward. God damn it. All right, it's fine. I'll see you guys in 3 days. I'm probably not going to be on tomorrow or Sunday. I got a wedding anniversary. That's right, this weekend. It's literally tomorrow or the next day, and I don't know which one. I literally don't know if it's tomorrow or the next day. I was thinking about, like, how do you find out what your wedding anniversary is, you know? Like, how do you look that shit up? I don't even know how to look it up. God damn it. Check out Uniswap. What are their fees and stuff like? Is it free? I might try. No, wait. I think I did try Uniswap, but I couldn't because it wasn't available to Americans. Was that what happened? Uniswap? I forgot. I forgot what that. No, it's not that at all. I feel like I maybe it was BitSwap. Is it BitSwap? I don't know what the fuck it was. Never mind. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Thank you, Alan. Appreciate it. Oh, Uniswap. Oh, stupid. What is happening? What just happened? I keep hitting the same thing. And I'm trying to, like, why can't I go back to the regular screen in Trading View without trouble? We could do any. Why is this looking up on Kraken? Huh. Who knew you could do this, eh? Real fucking professionals over here. You son of a bitch. Let's check to see the Dogecoin Bitcoin chart. Huh. It was good for a minute. They said get out at 0800. Was 0800 the best time to get out of Dogecoin? No, we're red dot everywhere. No, it's like totally unattractive, guys. Everybody run for your lives. Everybody run for your fucking lives. Hold on a second. Oh, the 5 minute does not look attractive. Somehow we have a buy dot on the 5 minute, even though it looks like this. And we got a buy dot on the 15. Oh, really? No, Merc? Jesus. Like this has been like a treacherous couple of hours. Like look at this, right? I think it's gonna go up in the next 2 days. So this is Dogecoin, by the way. This is when I wanted to sell, and this is when it would let me sell. And I was like, Robinhood, I want to kill you. But it's still overall going up, and it's kind of went outside of its you know, if you had a nice trend line, this is where I kind of sold a couple just so I kind of decreased my risk, because if I wanted an overall positive trend, I would have thought it would have stayed above this, but it did not. Do I need to go back to ETH? Is something happening in ETH? Oh no. No, don't do it. It's terrible. You know what I wish Robinhood had? Wait for a bullish confirmational change, which is going to happen in the next 2 days, and at which point I think it will be a defining point for Ethereum. Look, we've been bouncing off 14, like the low 1400s, 1420, 1440, like for weeks. We've topped out and bottomed out at the same spots for weeks. Like, but we've had an overall upward trend, and the overall upward trend that we've had for weeks either ends now or we break through. Like we break through and end now, or it goes bearish. This is like the next 2 days is our last opportunity to continue the upward trend that we've had for weeks. If we don't, our whole conformational situation changes. You can't put it in until she begs. Yeah, that's if you're lucky. Sometimes you just gotta take what you can get also. All right. What I'm gonna do, if I were somebody to look to get in, I would get in at any time. I think you're gonna be good, because this may be one of our last opportunities to get in this cheap. It's actually surprising. It's actually going down surprisingly a lot. I guess not. No, that's within the realm. Yeah, we're not looking good for all the buy-ins yet. Like if I wanted to look at a buy, if I wanted to look at when I was going to be ready to buy in, I would follow this. I'll show you. This is what I would follow. If I was getting ready to buy in and I was like, all right, I'm waiting for this nice conformational change, one thing I would do is I'd follow the Heikin-Ashi. I would look at least a 15-minute, but mostly I would want a 30-minute at minimum, probably 45-minute. And we're still in we're still in free fall, basically. Here's the Heikinashi at the 30-minute, guys, and we're still in free fall. I made a post earlier. I even posted it on my Patreon. I said, I'm buying in at 1381, whatever it was. At the time, it was just before this. Yeah, it was just before this. It was right here. And I said, and I saw this little dip and this little change, and I said, all right, I'm done playing this. I'm going to buy in here. And I might have posted on my Patreon. I said, I'm going to buy in here. I'm going to hold for a couple of days. And I'm not going to play around with the dips and the peaks and things. And this has happened ever fucking since. But what I would do is I would watch this 30-minute Heikinashi chart, and I would wait for a cross like this with 2 greens. So if we had a cross just like this, 2 greens, and the purple crosses the yellow, which could happen, you know, here. If it does happen, then that's when I would go in. And you would be, I mean, I could do that right now, to be honest, but I'm not going to watch the chart. I'm not going to be here at 3 in the morning when it happens. I'm not going to do it. Doge is still dumping? Shut up. Let me see here. 38 cents. Wow, that is bad. That's worse than I expected it to do. It's actually broken through. It's bull flagged to the negative. That's sad. Too bad. I don't want to pull out. I don't want to pull out on Doge. Aww. All right. What time is it? 10:09 here. Guys, give a thumbs up and a like. Subscribe. Whatever the thing is. Isn't a thumbs up a like? Is like, why do people say thumbs up, like, and subscribe? Do they say that, or am I fucking stupid? Yeah, guys, just watch for this. If I'm not on in the next 2 days, get on the Discord. We talk about this stuff 24/7. Get on the Discord, and we will be watching this. But if you guys want to make a good trade, I promise you, if you want to make a good trade, wait for the 30-minute Heikinashi chart here. It's going to look just like this. This is going to bottom out just like this. And when you have 2 greens in a row and purple crosses yellow, you buy. I guarantee you this is going to go up after. It may not go up forever, but I guarantee you you will be in profit. If you watch this fall like this, like it's falling right now on the 30-minute Heikinashi, and you see 2 greens in a row and a cross, you're always in the money. This is always in the money. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, that's 2 hours, 2 hours of profit right there. Guys, watch this. Falling down. We had 2, but there was no cross, so you don't buy here. Another red. 1, 2, and a cross. Buy. Look what happens. Watch what happens, guys. The 30-minute Heikinashi is your friend. You don't even need to watch anything or listen to any professionals or nothing ever. You got purple crosses here and a green and a green. You buy here. This is all you ever have to do. If all you ever fucking do is buy on the 30-minute Heikinashi, once you have 2 greens in a row and a purple cross and moving averages, just like here, this will all be profit. All profit. Every single time. Every single time. There's an hour of profit. There's 2 hours of profit. Look at this, guys, right here. Boom. Red. 2 greens in a row. Purple crosses yellow. You buy right here. You watch it all the way up. All right, so this is how you change your chart to be the purple Heikinashi, or I don't know why I said purple Heikinashi. You can change the Heikinashi like this. Right click your chart and you see your options on properties. You click that, and then here on your style, you have bars, candles, hollow candles, and Heikinashi. Change it to Heikinashi. And then these lines are called moving averages, and you can change those up here. I have these set at 2, 8, and 20 currently for no good reason, because people argue about what's good, but you can change them to be whatever you want here. You can research what moving averages you'd like to use. People like to use various ones depending on the situation. The yellow one is the 2. Okay, this is Trading View. Also, you can, it's the same thing, guys. I'm going to show you this. This is Trading View, and it's on Binance. It's hosted by Binance, but you can go to tradingview.com and make your own chart as well. This is just the chart that I use on Binance, but the one that I use on TradingView looks like the cipher chart. So my TradingView one looks like this. So on tradingview.com, you can go and customize your chart to look like all kinds of things that you want to do. Yeah, Doge was disruptive, and then he disrupted the Doge with the Bitcoin thing, and both of them caused Ethereum not to get any notice, and that was all said. What, you sold Eleanor for college books? Eleanor wouldn't have got you. Eleanor wouldn't have got you an education. You had she wouldn't have got you a lifelong profession, lifelong earnings that you could earn your whole life. She would just be a nice car, maybe. So once you got your Heikinashi, you can set your moving averages to whatever you want. Some people have discussion about that. I'm currently using 2, 8, and 20. Moving averages, you might think of like, you can set these numbers to represent anything you want, but they basically, the time at which they separate is how far they are away. So like this yellow line is currently 2, and the purple line is currently set to 8. So like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 will like get further away from each other and represent moving averages at different time frames. But like when they cross, this cross is like saying we're feeling bullish. When purple crosses under yellow, that's like saying there's an overall bullish sentiment. When you have 2 greens, after a confirmational change, you have 2 greens and you have a purple cross. This is a guaranteed buy every time. Not every time does it last forever. Not every time. Like, you have to watch. Like, you have to find out. Worst case scenario, you can always sell when it crosses again. Right here. You have 2 reds and a cross. You would sell here. You would buy here. You would sell here every time. It's the same up here. You have a cross and you have 2 reds. You would sell here. You could do this all day long. You would absolutely guarantee to be in profit, guys. There's no joke. There's no doubt about it. Sometimes you'd be playing around with Ethereum, and this is the shit that you see. And then when you see this kind of shit, look at this shit. It's completely unpredictable. Completely, you can't play that. You can't play anything with this. This is garbage. This is garbage. Look at this. 2 greens and a cross. Purchase. You're all the way in. All the way in. Dude, you can go back for weeks and weeks and weeks and see how predictable it was. Like right here, you'd buy in 12.55. Right here, you would sell 12.93. You won't have to do anything else. You don't have to ever think. You don't have to try. You don't have to listen to me or any professionals. This kind of stuff, like it goes up and down, up and down, up and down. You have to keep up. You have to keep up. If you want to use this method, and it's so volatile, you'd have to do this. It's not always so volatile, but when it's super volatile, it can do this. Look at this. This is the last time I was messing around with it. Look at what the fuck it did to me. It made me so fucking mad. To this, there's so many long, beautiful trends, but this was supposed to cross right here. 2 greens and a cross. It didn't cross. 2 greens and a cross. It did, but then it crossed again with 2 reds. And this is about the worst chain of bullshit I ever saw in a Heikinashi 30-minute. And I was trying to buy and sell on it that whole fucking time because I was waiting for this to be like a big old cross, and it didn't. But then here it did, and I was like, fuck yeah, and I bought in, and then I had to immediately sell again, and then I'm looking foolish, and I'm like, fuck, what's happening? And why is it going up and down violently? And I was like, fuck, here, 2 greens and a cross, you buy in, and you just chill. You don't need to sell here. There's no 2 reds and then 2 reds and a cross. You sell here. If you'd followed the Heikinashi, guaranteed you'd buy in at 12.87 and you would have sold at 13.51. Here, you would have seen this coming. 2 reds and a cross. 13.22 you would have sold. You would have bought back in at 12.80, saving yourself all of this. Fuck. Don't mess around with any of this. This right here didn't actually cross. It looked like it was gonna. This thing fucked me so hard right in this time, because like these things are like, this much volatility is crazy. This much volatility is crazy. Like you have 2 greens and a cross. Oh, nice. It barely lasted. 2 reds and a cross. Sell. 2 greens and a cross. It didn't actually cross. I bought here and I was like, oh fuck, that was a mistake. Wait. 2 greens and a cross right here. Yes. Don't have to sell. And now we wait, and here we do 2 reds and a cross. We sell and avoid all this. And this was a terrible run, but when this happens, it's so unbelievably predictable. This is guaranteed. You could just watch this chart. Every half an hour you would look. Oh, nope. Not time to buy in. Nope. I don't have. You could. Is it time to buy in yet? Is it time to buy in yet? This is 30 minutes. 30. 30. Oh, wait, it might be time to buy in. No, why not? There's not 2 greens. Oh, it's a red. Okay, nope. Here, green, and a cross. You could buy in. It's kind of shitty, though. It wasn't that good. You would have avoided all this loss, but still here, you still would have gained 20 bucks. Oh, yeah. There's a tutorial. You can watch them on YouTube. Let me see. I found it before. There was a guy, I posted it in the chat. He had a really nice explanation of the Heikinashi. I'll look up my history real quick. And then I'm leaving, because I hear my wife stomping around. I think she's looking for some attention. And I'm like, ugh, I'm trying to fucking stream, okay? Ooh, I was listening to a Perfect Circle today. Oh, I missed them. I love Perfect Circle. Who loves a Perfect Circle? APC, anybody? Go watch the Godzilla vs. King Kong trailer. Still trying to find that Heikinashi video. Give me a second. Can't. Oh, here it is. It's called Most Effective Heikinashi Strategies for Scalping and Day Trading. Ultimate Heikinashi, a guide by The Secret Mindset. That's a good watch. I wonder if I can just post that in copy link address. Maybe I'll just post it in the chat. Can I do that? Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. No, I can't post it on the website. Fine. What happened to our financial revolution today? Weren't we supposed to get one? I thought we were supposed to get a financial revolution. What the fuck happened? Yep. Just wait, guys. Watch this. Wait for 2 greens and a cross. That's when it's time to buy. You're not going to hit the very, very lowest bottom. No, you won't. You're not going to hit 13.14. You're going to be buying in at 13.50. You're going to be buying at 13.50, but that way you won't be buying in on something that could turn back south again. I literally just said the name of that title and it wasn't easy to remember. Guys, come on. Just, what were some of the keywords that I said? I don't recall. I wanted to show you guys this. This is what's called a, in an uptrend, in a bullish way with Dogecoin, is this, and then boop, 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 and then this. And this is called like a bullish pennant. But we did not do this because fucking Dogecoin is shitting a brick right now. Falling way outside of my parameters. That makes me really, really sad. Abe. I think it was originally developed from stocks, to be honest, but the only one that I know in regards to is crypto. But I would imagine it works both ways, because it's not testing the value of a certain asset. It's testing the trends of charts and how charts tend to move in comparison to moving averages. And also you can back it up with additional wick reading. Like this is wick reading. Look at this wick reading, guys. Let me show you something. You guys want to know how to read wicks? This is how you read a wick. There's no top. See how this has no top? 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 This is very specific. Every candle, and these are called candles. Each segment is called a candle. Has a name for the type, and it's a fun read. Go online and look it up. Like stock chart candle wick names or whatever you want to Google. I don't know. But this is like the hanging man and this and that. When you have this kind of situation where like this is like straight up down, like this, when you have a flat top and it goes down, like this is hard down. This is like this is bearish down, right? With these flat bottoms, flat bottom, flat bottom, flat bottom, flat bottom, like this is a very positive look upward trend. That basically means like you started here, went up and then down, and then basically you started here and you went up, but you landed here maybe, but like, but basically you whenever you started, you just go up. This is like very positive looking. This is bad looking without the wicks on the top. And then you can also see here that these wicks trended, but it wanted to go more negative, but it couldn't. So you could see that it was getting some support. And then here you have a hanging man, which is like indecision. Like all of this is indecision. Like all this, and this. This is consolidation, I think they might call it. This is like all consolidation. So there's like no good bullish or bearish trend to be had out of here, except for the fact that right here you have two reds in a row and a moving average cross, which means you need to see that this is going to be an overall downward trend starting right here. Guys, I bought in right here, right? Because I didn't want to play this game where I'm watching the chart all day, because I'm not doing that this weekend. I'm not. So I bought it here and I said I'm gonna wait 2-3 days. I didn't know this was about to happen right now. I bought this here thinking I'm just gonna hold for 2 and 3 days. And I figured it could move up and down a lot between now and then. But if it was me and I was playing this game, I would have sold it right here. Okay, we had two reds and a moving average cross. This is an absolute sell situation for me. And then I don't buy in again until we have two greens and a cross. When I see this is what you have to see. Two greens and a cross. This will come down. It'll play around. It might try to hit a bottom. You never know if it's bottomed out. Well, you know it's bottomed out when you have... Thank you, Jeff Hart. It will... Very pumped. Thank you for the sub. So two greens and a cross, I'm buying here. This is a buy, absolute buy situation. This is an absolute sell situation. This is an absolute buy situation. You don't even have to wonder. The 30-minute Heikinashi is will take you exactly where you need to go. The only time it doesn't work is when this shit is so volatile that it can't keep up with the changes because they're happening every 30 minutes. There's no overall trend, and you're bouncing up. And look at this is all consolidation. All these hanging men. Look at all these hanging men. Look at how many we have with wicks on tops and bottoms. This is all garbage trends. This is garbage trends. There's no predictability here. This is something you don't want to fuck around with. But once you see a hard cross like this with two reds solid, you know it's going down. You see two greens here, but it didn't cross before we had another red. Now we have two greens and a cross. That means this is an automatic buy. This is an automatic buy. And look what happens. Now we have two reds and a cross. It's automatic sell. Jahan, what up? My good friend. I was just explaining the Heikinashi theory. Two greens and a cross. Buy. Right here, this is absolute sell. I would have sold this in a second at 1382. I bought it at 1382. I would have sold it at 1382 a moment later. I'm just holding for 3 days. I'm not playing this game anymore right now. But for this, wait until you see two greens in a row and a cross. You'll know you've bottomed out. You're about to go bullish. I don't know when that is. Could be anytime. It's going to happen. Dude, you're going to work? Man, you've been working a lot of nights lately. You've been looking a lot of nights. Dude, just Google it. Oof. Elijah, I haven't heard anybody having difficulty getting on the Discord. JK, you should get your dudes at work to jump on the Discord. You guys all talking at work, dude. You could talk with us too. We're talking all day long on the Discord. It's legit. Fuck, I gotta go to bed. I don't have to go to bed. It's not. I don't know what I'm doing. The wifer wants some attention, and I don't know what that means. Guess we're gonna go find out. Look at this. 29 thumbs up, 40 watching. That means 11 of you are pulling some shit. I mean, really pulling some shit. Give a thumbs down if you have to. You know, or hit it. Actually, if you want to hit it, give it a thumbs down. Hit it 3 times. That way I know that you're really fucking pissed about it. No, 2 times. Hit the thumbs down 2 times. Hit the thumbs up 3 times. Okay, that joke doesn't work with the thumbs down button, because in the end, if you hit it 3 times, it will be negative, now that I think about it. So don't do that. Don't do what I was saying. All right, I'm going to cut it. Javier, how can you click Hikinashi? Right click your thing, go to properties, and click style Hikinashi. Now that I've given you all my secrets, there's no need for you to follow me on Patreon and support me and the things that I'm doing and the fun times that we're having on a nightly basis at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Probably not tomorrow or the next day. Maybe. I don't know. LaBandy, good to see you, man. Thank you for coming over. I'm going to call it. It's 10:30. I got to see what's going on with that wife. Peace out, everybody.